So as you guys can see, I do have a lot of breakage in the front. These are pieces that I've been trying to grow out for the past several years, and it does take a very long time. So what I decided to do was cut them in the meantime so that they appear to be angles, but you know, I really just wanted to add something in these spots so that my front pieces were as long as the pieces in the back. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, when performing this service on clients, I consider this to be a half a head of hair extensions because we're just focusing on certain areas. We're not putting them throughout the back. This is kind of just a filling in technique that I'm going to be showing you today. And as you can see, the extensions start with a rooted ombre, which is darker on top and lighter on the bottom, which helps for blending purposes. So I'm showing you guys the thickness of this slice of hair that I took. This is where I'm going to be securing the extension onto, and you want to make sure it's just thick enough where that it's able to support the weight of the extension. So what I'm doing is I am pulling the bead through my loop tool. Once the bead is on my hair, I am then sliding up and inserting the hair extension into the bead. So now that the extension is secured into the bead, we're sliding that up toward the root, not all the way up to the tippy top, and then we're going to secure it with our plier tool. And that completes our very first strand. As you can see, it hangs very naturally. It's not taut, it's not pulling. That's exactly the proper placement where the extension should be. So as this video progresses, I will be showing this process very close up. I know a lot of people had so many positive questions and comments, and they really wanted to know about the process. So I made sure to try and zoom in as close as possible so you guys can see. Again, we're going to be repeating the same steps, sliding it up. The reason we're not going all the way to the tippy top of the root is because if you do, the extension is going to pop out once it's secured onto the bead. You have to take into account the movement and curvature of the scalp, so that's very important throughout this entire process. Now, the beads that I am using to secure these extensions are the Donna Bella silicone beads. That means that there is an internal rim inside of the bead that is made with silicone. This really helps the extension to grip onto the hair that it's being secured to so that there's minimal sliding and maximal grip. So now that we have completed the 2 rows on my right side, I want to show you what it looks like. It does look a bit messy at this point, but promise as we go deeper into this process, you're going to see how beautiful this all blends. Now, if I wanted to, I could even have toned my extensions because my hair is a little bit more golden than the bottom pieces, but I actually like that and I'm going to keep it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to cut the extensions, and this is super, super important. You do not want to take too much off. You want to just go in and cut the extensions, feather into them. You never want to cut a straight, blunt line because that makes the extensions look very doll-like and not real. So I just wanted to run the straightening iron over my hair so that I can blend everything together a bit to give you guys a better idea of what it's going to look like. Again, this is still very unfinished. Later in the video, I do show how to blend your hair to the extensions. It's a little bit difficult to talk while doing this, but I'm going to do my best. Just gonna grab my piece of hair, insert it. Now that it's inserted, we're going to slide this up. Now you're not going all the way to the root, because when you do, sometimes the bond will kind of secure weirdly and it winds up pulling and it makes the extension stick out, which is what we want to avoid. So you have to take into account the curvature of the scalp when doing this. So So now that it's just loosely flowing, we're going to let that go. I used around 20 pieces total to achieve this look. 25 pieces is a typical standard 1 pack of hair, so this can be achieved with just 1 pack of eye-length hair extensions. I'd like to thank you guys so much for the positive comments and support. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please let me know if you have any questions related to hair extensions. I try to answer every single question or comment that comes onto my page, so please feel free to leave me a message below. And if you guys enjoyed this content, please be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so that you guys keep coming back for more. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I love you all. Please